Good morning and welcome to Morning Moments. You will not believe the guest I have today here. I have a guest from the Holler. A matter of fact, they're Hillbillies in the Holler. I have Hillbillies' own Boo Chesterfield. Welcome, Boo.
Thank you so much. It's good for Bobo to be here.
Boo, tell us about Hillbillies in the Holler. What is that? After I said I thought it was an ensemble of comedic talent, but that's pretty fancy, isn't it?
I don't know what that means, but we're in the Holler, and that's in between two knobs. And we're in Boogertown. That's where we live, Boogertown. And they called me Bobo because Mama, well, she couldn't pronounce baby.
Mm-hmm. And you travel. Do you have a touring traveling team as well?
We do. We travel around doing comedy and stuff, and we're here in Boogertown. We're actually in the Great Smoky Mountains of East Tennessee. Boogertown is a real place. It's located right here in the middle of Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. And
Oh,
we run 3 or 4 tours a day on a camouflage school bus called the Redneck Comedy Bus. And it's hilarious. It's a 2-hour tour of comedy. It's good, clean comedy. All ages are welcome to be there, and guaranteed to laugh for 2 hours. And we drive up into the great national park, and then you get to see the big Mount LeConte. That's the biggest mountain in 800 square miles of the Smoky Mountains. But you're going to laugh all the way up there and back. It is so much fun. We've only done it for about 11 months, and just a couple of weeks ago, we got voted best tour company and best new business in the Smoky Mountains by
all right.
pigeonforge.com. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear any business being successful during this pandemic, and it's
Oh, we're
exciting.
selling out. We're
Yeah.
packing out. Matter of fact, we bought well, I say we, the owner of the company, super duper guy, Richmond Ross. He's bought an extra bus. We've got 3 buses. Started out with one. He's bought a third one. And we're just selling out, and people's just ready to laugh and try to, forget about the news and all the bad stuff going on.
And you've got a lot of talented guys there, funny and
I got
talented, and
tons of talent.
a lot of background from gospel music as well, right?
Yes, sir. We do a lot of singing every night. Well, I say a lot of singing. We'll jam on a little song like we'll do. When the rolls are hot and buttered, I'll be there. We just cut up and have fun. But we got a lot of great voices. We've got singers that's been with the Statesman Quartet, the Spear family. We got singers we got performers and comedians that's been with like I said, Statesman Blackwood Brothers. A lot of gospel groups and a lot of experience there in gospel music. A lot of good people, talented. And then we've got comedians that has been on stage at Hatfield McCoy Dinner Show. We've got comedians that spent years and years, 20 years at Comedy Barn. Everybody's heard of the Comedy Barn. So 2 or 3 of our guys are from the Comedy Barn, and then the rest are national touring comedians that have settled in Sevier County there in the Smoky Mountains for us to get together and have a lot of fun. Kind of like Monty Python meets Hee Haw, Dukes of Hazzard kind of thing, but we have fun. We take pride in the fact that all ages can watch our comedy online and have fun.
It's so nice to be able to get to safe comedy. I know when I used to do stand-up comedy, there was some open mics that I was embarrassed to bring my family to, and it's so nice to be able to have a safe place to bring kids to, isn't it?
Well, it is for us. We take pride in that fact, and that's our biggest compliment. More than saying you made us laugh till we cried is the fact that my kids loved it, my mom and dad loved it, all ages loved it, and we work hard on our craft. We don't take for granted. I mean, we got some talented comedians and hillbillies in the Holler, and we do original stuff, and our stuff is hilarious, and it's something you could show your pastor, show your granny, show your mama, show your 4-year-old. And we take pride in the fact that all ages will laugh at our stuff because we work hard at it, and we don't take the cheap route of going blue or vulgar or R. And I think the best advice we ever got starting out, and Buford's one of them. He worked a lot with Minnie Pearl. If you remember Minnie Pearl from, the Grand Ole Opry and Hee Haw. But Minnie Pearl told something that this is our standard, is that because we used to have to battle, butterflies, nerves and everything. And Minnie Pearl said, boys, if you love the people and truly, truly love the people, they can't help but love you back. And that's been our goal. We honestly go out there and just try to love on people and love them with all our heart. And it's been a blessing, and they love us back. She was totally right. We've got over 500,000 followers on social media. We've not
Wow.
bought one ad. It's all organic. It's
Yeah.
all organic. We've not bought one ad, and it's all because we just love the people.
Yeah.
And there's people that's hard to love sometimes, but if you kind of close your eyes and say, Lord, I don't know what kind of day they're going through, but help them out, Lord, best you can, because they're having a tough one. And even they might say rude or ugly things to us. We just kind of have to have thick skin and just go on and smile about it. But if you love them, they'll love you back.
Yeah. I think that's the greatest commandment. God says to love. And he didn't say love people who are all lovable, just love everybody. And that's hard to do sometimes.
It's real hard sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's a challenge. And no, we're not perfect. Yeah, I'd like to say we love, but we do the best we can.
Right.
And we're seeing where that works out, where Minnie Pearl was right, where the good book was right too. So if we just try to stay in our lane and stay, stay in God's lane and all that good stuff, things will happen. We just believe that, and we've seen it happening in our lives.
You also get a chance often as a group to travel different festivals and different concerts as well, right?
Yes, sir. We just recently finished Hazard Fest up in Greenville, Tennessee. There's 20 something thousand people or more up there, and got to meet, open up for Duck Dynasty, Uncle Si, and do
Uh-huh.
comedy there, Ginger Bill, and a lot of good people. Met some wonderful people. It's pretty wild to be walking through there and hear somebody yell out, "Boo, boo, 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 I want my picture made with you." And you turn around, it's like the sheriff from The Walking Dead and all these famous movie stars. And you're like, how in the world do you know who I am? They're wanting a picture with me. I know who you are.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
we've had a lot of fun.
That's great. That's great. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put your Facebook page and
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of connections down below,
Thank you.
so people can follow you and they can
Appreciate
also
it.
follow concerts you're at. But I
Yeah, absolutely.
one of the things I always ask all of my guests to do, or all of my audience to do for my guests, is I want you to pray for them. I want you to pray for the Hillbillies and the Holler that they will continue to bring laughter, the medicine's like laughter is like a medicine, I say. And so, and the scripture says that. So pray that they'll continue to have safe travels
Thank
and
you.
continue to be able to be a blessing and just bring laughter to this world that needs to smile.
Thank you. And just to go back on what I found out about you being a nurse, I don't know how many people know that my wife's a nurse, and I know the last 2 years has been crazy,
Oh yeah.
and we appreciate our veterans. We love our veterans, and we love our policemen. We love our firemen. These guys got our back. We got their back. But Dad Bear, these nurses, God bless you. I mean, you've been knee deep in it for 2 years, and it's, oh, God bless you is all I can say, and we appreciate your service.
Well, thank you. I do accept that, and thank you so much. Thank you. Thank Boo Boo. Thank you for taking the time out of the holler to be with me, and thank you all for joining us on Morning Moments. And want you all keep coming back. All right.
Thank you. Thanks for following the holler.